So, as you can see, back in my car. Just finished chapter 23. And just coming off of chapter 22, which was bananas. Chapter 23 was also very interesting, but here are my immediate reactions. And I've really loved this series. And I've loved this community, and I just want to let you know where I think I went wrong on this book, because I only have one chapter left, and I'm disappointed. This is the first one where I've just thought, oh, I just didn't like it. I just didn't like where it went. There are a few reasons why, probably, and I don't know if it would be that way in a reread. And I know there are things that I should like Fiddler's song. Goes from fiddler, becomes strings. Fiddler, now he does this song, which is like an ode to the fallen ones. But it just... I know I should like it. And I'm sure that everyone loves it. And I think it's maybe my expectations as a reader went a little off course on this one. I was waiting for Troll. And I was waiting for this stuff with the first, with the throne and everything. And also, I thought that this whole thing was going again, just like I thought in the last book and was disappointed with. Remember, I said I was kind of disappointed we didn't get where I thought we were going. Again, unless it's in the next chapter, again I feel like, dang, we didn't get again where I thought we were going. More of this resolution with this defense of the first throne. Now, it had some amazing moments, and I only have one chapter, but I am saying my initial reactions. In some ways, this has been the most readable of all of the Malazans. In some ways, it's maybe up there with my favorites. But it just, I'm already very critical with endings. I often love a first and second act of books. A lot of times the areas where people don't like, where they're like, come on, have something happen. And then when stuff starts to happen, that's when it's like, oh, but I liked where we were sitting with these characters. And now I'm just kind of like, loud doesn't equal better for me. And I know it doesn't for you either. But just like with the Marvel movies, I think I watched them until Avengers 1. I like more Princess Bride duels than I like a bunch of stuff falling out of the sky that we have to deal with. And this wasn't necessarily that. This stuff with Callum was very cool. Very cool. But again, I just thought we were getting something different. And I'm like, dang it, gotta wait another book. Yeah. So, maybe a few things that I didn't really love. Also, I don't know if I totally love some of the subtext about the gods and don't mess with mortals, and find me a god who cares about mortals. And maybe I'm just reading that wrong. Maybe I'm reading that as overly critical about religion and things like that. I don't know. I'm going to have to sit on this one. But some of the messages from Midnight Tides to this one, I haven't clicked super well with them. Clicked a lot with Memories of Ice. Clicked a lot with a lot of the themes in House of Chains. Clicked a lot with the characters in Midnight Tides. But some of the themes, I don't know. I'm still working on how I feel about this and where this is going. Dang it. I'm still going to go. I'm still going to keep going. And I love the moment-to-moment stuff going on. But some of the epicness, I guess. I'm not a natural fantasy reader, and I'm not a natural epic reader. Like I can read something like Of Mice and Men with these two amazing characters, and I just am enthralled. Something like Frankenstein, and I'm just thinking about this one character, just his internal stuff going on, and I'm just enthralled. And I suppose just as more and more action is happening, it's very cool. But I guess in this one, I didn't land with some of the emotional stuff that I think... Sorry, my phone cut out. But I think I didn't just land with some of it that other people did. Especially with Fiddler and his song to the Bridge Burners. I guess I thought... And of course this is going to be a wrong take. Whoops, going over rumble strips. Of course this is going to be a wrong take to a lot of people. But I thought, dude, there's all this stuff happening. Why the hell are you singing a song? Why are you doing that right now? And I know it's like this beautiful thing. But sometimes artsy-fartsy stuff just doesn't land with me. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a big grouch. It's all love, and I've loved this series, and I still love this series. Still am extremely high on this series. But I've just been I guess I've just been thinking I was going to not like it, and maybe I just manifested it. But, dang it. And I thought the Bridge Burners were going to be legit back. So why are we singing to them like it's this wake? Dang it, Fiddler. Maybe I'm reading this all wrong, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to still put this out there as grumpy pants as this is sounding. Still amazing. And this is not a review or a criticism of the ending here. I really do think some of it was me as a reader wanting, ever since the end of House of Chains, I thought we were going somewhere quicker. and just my expectations have been maybe a little wonky, maybe unfairly kind of off. I haven't maybe given these other people enough of a chance, and it's been really heavily in this last half, especially on this military fantasy, which already is not usually something that I can, it's not usually exactly my cup of tea of what I'm going for. But still amazing, still had amazing points. That card game was awesome. I didn't understand it all. I didn't really... I keep turning off my flippin' phone in the middle of talking. Sorry. The card game was awesome. I didn't understand it all. His song is awesome. But I just am like, come on, timing. And I guess... And Callum has never been my most favorite character. So all of and his encounters with Pearl have never really been my favorite thing. I love what Lestaro just did. I'm very interested. I love Tavor. I've always loved Tavor. So, there's all these things that I should love. And maybe once I get a popsicle in me, in my mouth, I will settle down. And I don't know. Maybe it's just all this chaos. I was like, oh shoot, my favorite things that I thought was going to happen in the last book are not happening again. And maybe I just got to drop that. Anyway, I am curious about your thoughts. Maybe steer me towards some good videos that aren't like a million hours long, of people kind of explaining what it means to them, and I really do think that maybe some of my opinions will kind of change a little bit after the fact. But I really do think a big part of it was going into it with expectations that were not quite the ones that were being promised from the book. And it kind of feels like two books. Like the first half I loved, even though it didn't have Troll. Yeah. Those are my thoughts. And also, I think I went through this book too quickly. I don't think I really sat on things the way I have been, especially in Midnight Tides and House of Chains. And I think I was just wanting to get through the series and become a veteran with you guys and know what happens as far as the plot. And I think I was not letting myself enjoy the journey quite as much on this one, so it fell a little bit more flat. And I think that's partially on me, but partially maybe just this one maybe it just wasn't my favorite in the series, because I've just gotten more and more high hopes, and it just reached new levels, and maybe it's just that. But I'll talk to you on the next one.